So as you saw on the thumbnail, today is day number 12 of the series, and today we are finally getting back to the boxing gym. After a long time of being sick, on doing some little home workouts, we are finally going back to the boxing gym, and today I think we are doing some heavy back drills and also so maybe either or heavy back drills, or we are doing some circuit training. Both of them really take a lot of stamina. That's why I didn't go there when I was sick. And we're doing this kind of training on Monday and Friday, and on Tuesday and Thursday we are doing sparring. In this series we're just documenting our life's journey. Currently we are in an amateur boxing chapter. We have 7 fights, 6 wins, 1 draw and 0 losses. And because we're going to the gym today and do some cardio box training, I want to share a little story with you about the importance of cardio training. So when you're starting out with boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu or kickboxing, you probably know that you need a lot of stamina. And the most reason why you know that is because you just got no stamina at all. You suck completely at this. And in sparring and also on the heavy bag, you always find yourself out of breath before the round even ends. And yeah, this is completely normal when you start out. It was the same for me. So we had those training blocks where we did some heavy back drills to warm up, and then we will go on sparring. And it was always looking like this: 3 rounds of heavy bag and then like 3 to 5 rounds of sparring. And when we did this, in the first round of heavy bag, I was already out of breath. And of course, in sparring, I was just getting kicked around like a dead body, because yeah, I just had no breath inside me anymore. And it's probably the same for you, and you probably know how much it sucks. It sucks to not be able to throw punches as much as you want to. It sucks to not be able to run as fast or as long as you can. How many kilometers can you run in a row? 1, 2, or 3, and then you need to take a break? This is completely normal, but hear me out, it will change very soon if you just condense everything to the most basic things and do real cardio training. But before we go into this, I want to show you some footage of our boxing gym. I don't think I can manage to film myself while I will train there, but I can probably manage to show you some footage that I shot before and after training.
Baby girl love my bob and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, they ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you. Baby girl love my bob and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, they ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you. Big flex, my swole, double cup and I'm pulled up.
So training today was actually good. It was the first time within a week, because I was sick for a week. We did some technical drills with a partner, and right after that we did a lot of heavy back drills, a lot of different combinations. We did around, let me guess, probably like 15 rounds of heavy bag all in all together. Right after that we did some shadow boxing in front of the mirror, and our coach was giving us instructions. And yeah, finally we had some little cool down in the ring, some little stretching, and this was the training for today. Nothing special, to be honest, but for a comeback training it was actually decent. Tomorrow is sparring. Right now we have holiday, so there are not many people here to spar with, but I hope I get a great partner. And yeah, with that being said, today's training was good, and I'm very excited for tomorrow's training. So as I said, you start getting into martial arts, your stamina is complete garbage, you really suck at this, you're getting kicked around in sparring too many times, and you actually want to change something about this. And you had so many things about doing long distance runs or some, I don't know, unique breathing exercises in sparring. And I can tell you right now, those things maybe help a little bit, but the most valuable thing that helped me the most in my time right now was just doing a lot of sprints and Tabata training. So a lot of high intensity workouts, but in a shorter period of time. So you don't need to go on a run for 10 or 15 kilometers. You can totally do this for some basic stamina, but overall, when you are in sparring, you're not doing the same intense movement for the whole time. No, probably not. You're looking at your opponent, you're analyzing, and when you find a hole, then you do your little sprint, you throw your punches, boom, then you move out, and then you're looking again. So it's always like a little rest, high sprint, little rest, high sprint. And we want to do the same with running, and we want to do the same with heavy bag drills. So what helped me the most to start out building my stamina was to do some running exercises on Saturday and some heavy bag drills on Sunday. And what I did on Saturday was that I went on a 5 kilometer run, just jogging, but I was jogging to a certain area of our town where we have a long road outside of the town with some electrical posts, which are put with a distance of 100 meters between each other. So we have one electrical post, 100 meters, the next one 100 meters, and then the next one. So you probably know what I'm saying. So the first 100 meters I was just doing little light jogging, and when I hit the next post I was just doing a sprint for the next 100 meters. Then at the next post I was stopping again, do some light jogging, and then sprint for the next one. And all in all I did 8 sprints, so total of 800 meters of sprinting. You don't have to do as much as that. You can totally start out with 1, 2 or 3 sprints in general and then work yourself up bit by bit. But this is just what I used to do. So I had 800 meters of sprinting divided into 100-meter blocks, and right after that I went on and completed the full 5 kilometer runs. I was just doing some little jogging right after those very exhausting sprints, so I can just breathe a little bit, calm myself down. And right after that I went home, showered, and this was the training for the day. It always took about 40 minutes, and then I was done with this workout. And on the next day, so on Sunday, I did some heavy bag drills, and they were always looking like I had 12 rounds of Tabata training. One round was 30 seconds, so the whole workout was 6 minutes in total, and it always looked like 30 seconds all out, boxing on a heavy bag, giving everything, throwing all the punches, but still make sure to throw them with technique, because maybe your hand is going down like this or your footwork is messed up. So make sure to watch the technique, but also throw as much fast and hard punches as possible in these 30 seconds. And then right after that you have next 30 seconds of just you with your guard moving backwards, trying to dodge the punches of an imaginary opponent. And right after that, next 30 seconds on the heavy bag again, sprint, 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 and then like moving backwards here, holding guard, pretending to dodge punches, and then back on the heavy bag. So no breaks at all. 6 minutes of pure intense punches on the heavy bag. And after that I did some light heavy bag exercises, like 3 times 3 minutes of boxing, just a little bit on the heavy bag, because you already did the most intense part. And this is basically it. Okay, for sure you can do a lot of other things that help you build your stamina, but those 2 exercises, those 2 workouts, when you're just doing this regularly and improve the reps with each time, you can really grow some serious stamina. And when I'm talking about improving the reps, I'm talking about when you just did 2 sprints for that day. Maybe on the next week you do 3 sprints or 4 sprints, then 5 sprints. Work yourself up bit by bit by bit by bit. Instead of running 5 kilometers overall, you could maybe go to 7 kilometers. And for the heavy bag, it's the same. You had 12 rounds of this 30 seconds heavy bag and also like shadow boxing blocks, and instead you can do 14 rounds, 16 rounds, and then you will build even more stamina. So with that being said, if you are able to incorporate those 2 workouts in your weekly plan, I am sure that you will be a beast in sparring and also on a heavy bag. And with that being said, keep being awesome, and I will see you in the next video.